Okay guys, episode 2 of Tamayura Mirai. Let's go! Whoa. Let's jump in. There was a cliffhanger last time, so... Makina? Okay, so what's going on? Okay, let's go. Makina runs through the forest at night as fast as she can. Already out of breath, her legs are as stiff as boards. The roots beneath her feet are thick and winding, like snakes. Ah! Is she being chased by something? Don't tell me it's the monkey. Is a monkey causing trouble? The monkey was the little spirit that's chasing after the werewolf, or having trouble with the werewolf or something? It's after the werewolf for some odd reason. The thick leaves of the trees completely block out even the light of the moon. Anyone could easily trip over if they were running. It's definitely not because she is clumsy, or is it? She didn't dive into the dirt and slowly her brand new uniform on purpose. She would swear. Was there really a need to point out the clumsy part? Oh my god. It's like you're trying to convince the reader or something. Huh? Outsider? Makina quickly covers her mouth with her hand as she crawls into the shade of a big tree to hide. Oh my god. Monkey. That is a monkey. That is not the monkey I imagined though, but that's a monkey. Is that a skull? That looks like a skull. A mask or a skull, I can't tell. Like, I'm talking about like the bare-faced skin of the teeth and the cheeks and the bones and the ears. I mean, the ears can't be bone. That's a very weird monkey. The otherworldly spirit appears between the trees. His torso is as thick as a tree trunk. Hunched over like an ape, it's hard to tell how tall the spirit is. But it has to be about 6 feet tall. Oh my god, that is tall. There is an aged mask of a monkey covering his face, held on by a rope that seemed to be made of fur. It is, of course, no human. Animals that live over 100 years are said to attain a spiritual form. Of course, monkeys typically don't live to 100 years old. How do they live beyond his years? A small gap between the mask and the monkey's face reveals exposed bone. Ah, don't tell me he's extending his years by eating other spirits. That's kind of freaky, if I do say so myself.
さては我の姿が見えているな。ならばただ人ではあるまい。よそ者め、人に化けて我からうまく身を隠したつもりであろうが、なにすぐに見つけてくれるぞ。
Oh my god. What's her name again? Makina, and she's a human. Wait, is she the... Wait, hold on. Was she the other girl that was with, the girl that stopped us? Or, is my memory playing tricks on me? I believe so. I don't think she's a random girl. The monster hunches over, pressing the nose of its large head to the ground before sniffing.
よそ者って、そりゃまだ引っ越してきたばかりだけど、私たちは、そんなことよりどうしよう。まさかユキナちゃんがいないときにあんなのから目をつけられちゃうなんて、このままじゃすぐに見つかっちゃうよ。
I don't think Yukina is able to do anything about this as well though. That monkey seems quite strong. even if she was here. That's when she notices something out of place in the forest. Ah! Hello there. Stuffed animal. It's covered in dirt and leaves, but there's no mistaking the teddy bear in front of me.
ひょっとし
Front,
て
in front of me.
君も迷子なの？お友達とはぐれちゃったのかな？
Makina pats the dirt off of it and holds it close. It makes her feel like she wasn't alone, giving her some slight courage.
お願い、少しだけ一緒にいてくれる？
Okay. Stuffed animal? Makina was searching for something she lost, but stepping into the forest was what sealed her fate. She ran into the monkey that was looking for the werewolf, and unfortunately had the power to see its true form. To a normal human, it just looks like an ordinary monkey, but Makina ran when she saw him. That's what provoked him to give chase. Oh.
見つけたぞ
Ah, oh no. Suddenly she grabs on the nape of Makina's neck. Oh my god. Effortlessly lifting her into the air. The old monkey leans in for a better look at his catch with a cocked head.
おかしい山の獣とは違うようだな随分と人臭い獣だ
Oh my god.
おい貴様は人かそれとも人に化ける獣か
私はその
I think... is she a...
いや待てよ
Huh? A faint light glows behind his monkey mask.
いやいやいやこれは行幸というものだ
What?
我ら用意の姿を見ることができる人は礼儀が高いと聞くぞ
So she's a human. Okay. This is bad.
礼儀の高い人を食らえば時に永遠の命を得ることもあるとか
Oh no. Oh no no no.
長年の好敵手とまみえようという時に良き広いものをしたまさに行幸というものよ
Suddenly, oh no. Suddenly a swarm of small black bugs come flying up from behind the mask. They cover Makina from head to toe. Oh my god, no. What happened? She swings the stuffed animal in a desperate attempt to protect herself. Somehow it seems to be working. The strength of the Futsudatsu's grip on her neck loosens. Oh, what the hell? After landing on her butt, she promptly gets up and starts running for her life. The stuffed animal Makina was holding falls to the ground with a much louder thud than one would expect from a stuffed toy. A stuffed animal? I don't think that's a stuffed animal. It looks like a demon.
あれ神社
Oh boy. Makina finally manages to escape using the gaps in the trees, only to be greeted by tall red gates. But she doesn't see a shrine anywhere near them. She does spot the lights of the town in the distance. It seems that in her haste to get away, she's only run deeper into the mountains. Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks scary. Jesus Christ.
逃れられはせぬ逃れられはせぬぞ
The eyes of the monkey turns red, lighting up in the darkness. Jesus, like a demon. Makina feels a breath hitch in her throat. But she has no choice. She has to get away. Oh no, she has been grabbed again. Oh no. But something trips her up.
縄よりによって 誰が何のためにこんなところへ縄なんか張ったの？
Wait, hold on. Something. Wait, hold on. No. She has no. Yeah, she was running. Okay, never mind. She was running, but something trips her, and there was rope.
いつも私ってどうしてこう運が一広二広二広半あれ一広二広二広半一広二広二広半一広二広二広半
Just then, the rope seems to glow for a moment, allowing Mechana to notice something looking at her through the thicket.
さっきのぬいぐるみちゃん
His eyes are glowing, or is it just me? Glowing red. But she the plushie, I mean, stuffed animal. But she has no time to investigate. The Futsudatsu is coming this way. Ah! Oh my god! She runs through the forest without even glancing back. It's our only option. However, the Futsudatsu does not give chase her beyond the boundary of the rope, almost as if it can't.
なんと強運なる娘なり。これはマタギの残しし、古々しき三途縄の結界か。
Interesting. Yeah, I would assume like that's the rope that keeps spirits out of a spot, out of an area.
だが、すでに印を刻んだ後よ。
Oh no, oh no.
どこへ逃れようと、必ず迎えに行くぞ。必ずだ、娘よ。
She keeps running and running. It's almost been like this for her. It's something she's grown accustomed to over the years. For she has the gift to see spirits. They call people with disabilities spirit seers. They are misunderstood by both their fellow humans and the spirits that hunt them. It's a lonely life possessing this superhuman power that alienates them from their own kind. Most spirit seers are killed off by spirits before they mature into adults. The adults who do survive generally don't know the reason why they're targeted. The spirits just try to steal the souls. Oh, no wonder. This is probably one of the few main reasons why there's the conflict between humans and spirits, I guess. Those spirits that are like in the borderline, in the between of humans and spirits, are always the ones that suffer the most. Oh my god. But she is not entirely on her own. Yeah, she has a sister. She was saved through a fateful meeting with another girl like her, one who could see spirits too. The two of them are like soul sisters. No one can understand the burden of seeing these spirits more than someone who shares the same gift. However, while Mechana's powers are weak, Yukina's are almost overpowered. Their destinies are split. The paths they must walk veer off into two different directions. I think you should call you sister. Right now, all Mechana could do is pray. Does she have her cell phone? I don't think she does. Oh no. No matter where she went, she was always an outsider. Neither humans nor spirits saw her as one of their kind. She was always alone. Suddenly, the forest parts showing a strangely familiar yet foreign building. It's basically melded into the mountains, but there's no mistaking what it is.
学校ずいぶん前から廃校になってるみたいだけど、こんな山の中に。
Two round, soft white critters flying towards her face. This is a working school, I bet. Oh my god. Are those like spiritual powers floating around? Those little glowing sparks of light? I think this is a school. Like a school for spirits. Is that a weird thing to say? A school for spirits? White critters. A pair of lovebirds. Oh. Feeling welcomed by the presence, Makina follows them into the abandoned school. Is it really abandoned? She's finally found a safe place. The monkey has stopped chasing her. Cautiously taking a step forward, foot bumps against a dirty sign. It reads, Fukano Prefecture School Free, established 1901.
やっぱり学校だったんだ。多分100年以上前の。
Makina's jaw drops as she marvels at the building. 100 years? Her great-grandfather would have still been a child. To think something built back then would still be standing, long after people had abandoned it. Oh? Light. Suddenly, a small light flickers to life inside the school. It sways as it moves, inching even closer to the door.
嘘だよね。人が管理してるようには見えないけど、どうしよう。
It looks abandoned from the outside, I guess. I think it's pretty furnished inside. Maybe. Makina is tempted to run, but if she turns back, the Futsudatsu might come after her again. But she stands there paralyzed, unsure what to do. The door creaks open.
あら、どちらのお客様かと思いましたら、ひょっとして深野学園の方でしたか?
Midali! Oh, this is our house? Interesting. This is just a random thought. It might be our house.
私と同じ制服?
Standing at the door is a beautiful girl with the most beautiful scent, holding a lantern.
はい、どうも申し遅れたようで失礼いたしました。私、県立深野学園3年、水晶石みだりと申します。
Hey, look, she's wearing like a hairband on her hair clip on her hair. That's the shape of like a wing of a bat. Does that confirm that she's a vampire? Or is it because she's a demon?
以後お見知りおきを。
Nightwalker. I'm still leaning towards her being a demon. No, I know she's a demon, but the Nightwalker tidbit is not like it's stuck in my head, so I'm starting to think she's a succubus rather than a vampire in this case.
いえ、私の方こそ失礼しました。神掛マキナ2年です。水晶石先輩?
Either way, she's a demon, so I wonder if she has any power to help Makina. The beauty gives a curtsy, and Makina finds herself taken by the movement. Then she spies the girl's pointed ear tips between her luscious locks, and they immediately grab her attention.
けど、やっぱり人じゃなさそうだよね。危ないものではなさそうだけど。では、マキナ様、どうぞ。 先生は少々席を外しておりますが、私でもお話だけならお伺いすることはできますから。どうぞ。どうぞって言われても、ここは一体
Yeah, anyone would ask that. Is he really living in the school?
あら、ここは叶えたい願いを持つ者がたどり着く魔法使いの館。マキナ様も先生にご相談があっていらっしゃったのでは？いえ、私はただ探し物をしてて道に迷ったっていうか何か逃げ回ってるうちにたまたま迷い込んだだけっていうか。そうなのですか？でも解決したい悩みを持たない方は結界を抜けられないはずなのですが。
Oh, it's a barrier to keep it hidden from those who do not seek it? So it's not a barrier to keep spirits out, but a barrier to keep those who have bad intentions out. I guess? Midari cocks her head in wonderment. Makina finds herself taken by each of Midari's simple gestures.
友達も心配してるかもしれませんし、帰り道さえ教えてもらえれば、私は。はあ、そういうことでしたら、今日のところは。
Oh. Suddenly, Midari hops over to Makina's side. She noticed something. On closer inspection, her flawless skin is as white as snow, and her eyelashes are so long and regal.
少し失礼いたします。何を？
Midari suddenly pulls down Makina's short shirt collar, exposing her neck.
やはり。
Then she notices a strange bruise.
これは生贄の印。ここへたどり着く前に良くないものと出会いましたね。どうしてそれを？
The monster did say something about a mark, and that she'd be unable to escape from him. Yeah, that's definitely what he said. Must be like some god.
こちらへ。お時間は取らせませんから。
It must be some sort of marker. The marks that enables like the monkey to tell where she is, like a GPS.
それにこのままお返ししては私が先生に叱られてしまいます。さあ。
Makina takes a deep breath. Madali's fragrance has lowered her guard. Normally, if a total stranger were to invite her somewhere, she'd be terrified. But she can't turn her back on the abandoned school either. Whoa, it kinda does look abandoned. What the hell? There's plants everywhere. Overgrown plants everywhere. Oh, but this is furnished. Whoa, this looks quite furnished. Well, Midari listens to Makina's story. I am upstairs, sleeping in my bed. Using all the energy, you must have really taken it out of me. Oh, we're back to the protagonist. I only cast 2 runes, yet I'm absolutely exhausted. I really have no talent for this. However, that's not the only reason I'm sleeping soundly at the moment. Still, I really should have been downstairs, listening to Makina's story. Midari has mingled with humans for a long while, but she is still a spirit. There are still some human mannerisms that elude her. That's one of the reasons she said I was not in at the moment. At any rate, I found out through Midari that the girl I'd seen walking down the street with Yukina, the long-haired girl who knocked me out with a single slap, was Makina, and that they were best friends. Oh. Mutsuki. He also noticed. This is probably the protagonist. Not only that, but the two of them live together. That sounds like trouble to me. Two amateurs with strong magical powers. And one of them has already been cursed with the sacrificial mark. It's only a matter of time until the spirits find out about the other. If only I was stronger. Even then, would I be able to prevent this inevitable conflict from occurring? Sorcerers aren't gods, after all. Though I still can't help but wonder. I guess that's just part of nature. By the time I wake up, it's already daylight. Makina has already left. The only proof of her visit being the 2 teacups her and Medali sipped on in the sink. But I haven't even noticed it when I first woke up. Well, at least I managed to narrowly avoid serious danger back there. While I eat the breakfast she prepared for me, Midali explains what happened with our guest last night. I see. So that's why you were so tired. You snuck into my room.
本当に申し訳ございません。自分でペットに潜り込んでおきながら先生にご迷惑をかけてしまうなんて。
Not at all. I should be the one apologizing to you. Oh, is this rosemary tea? The tea's aroma fills my nostrils as I bring the cup to my lips. Sorcerers have to grow a wide range of herbs in our line of work. But I leave it all up to Midali. Leaving it up to her? I mean, yeah, sure, if she's living with you, she would need to spend some time on something. I guess growing the herbs is part of her job as a student. I don't think she's seriously learning to be a sorcerer though. All purification herbs, huh? Ugh, I didn't hear the low ugh. Don't worry, it's fine. I really appreciate having you around to help me out. If you weren't here, I certainly wouldn't be drinking such delicious teas every morning. Wife material. Can I turn the voice up just for a bit? Okay, let's turn the music down. And then voice up. This should do it. Sound effects. Background voice should be... Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, let's go here. Okay. I don't think I need music during voice. I don't need a setting for that. Okay, I will be sure to keep refining my skills in cooking and tea brewing, she says. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Medali poses with an adorable clenched fist. How adorable you are. Alright, that's what we were talking about. The girl, Makina, was the one who asked to go home, right? I crossed my arms. From what I've heard, I would guess that a friend of hers is a long-haired girl who slapped me. Makina and Yukina. So the two of them moved here and live together, right? Okay, so they didn't remove the sacrificial mark yet.
だから帰ってしまってはお友達を巻き込む可能性もあると申し上げたのですが。
Well, there's nothing strange about that. It makes sense that she'd trust a friend over somebody she only just met. But the monkey is quite strong. I think we might encounter a fight between Yukari and Yukina. Yukina and the monkey. The problem isn't that she's relying on Yukina. If it's Yukina, it's if Yukina manages to defeat the monkey on her own. That will make news of her arrival spread through Fukano fast. Spirits talk. This adds a new wrinkle to things. Makina said she was looking for something she dropped, right? Did you ask what it was? What it was?
はいまあ
Mutsuki.
お月様とおっしゃっていましたけど。
Otsuki-sama. Okay, so it's like a something. It's not an object. It's something like a spirit. The name of a spirit or something. Like Otsuki, like the Japanese word for moon. Is it a moon-shaped toy or something?
そうではなくて人形のようなものみたいなのですが。
Doll.
先生
A doll, huh? Yeah, what is it? Midnight cocks her head adorably in front of me as if lost in thought. Let's turn this up. There we go. There we go. Okay. Cocks her head adorably in front of me as if lost in thought.
いえ確かに気になることではありますけれど。てっきり先生は仏脱の対策を優先されると思っていたものですから。
She's right. Normally I would. If I take care of it before Yukina does, then there's nothing to worry about. Well, I might not know where the monkey is at the moment, but I do know where he'll show up. And he's bound to make his move at night, right?
なるほど。さすがは先生です。けどそれでも人間であるマキナ様たちの方により強い関心をお持ちのようだったので。
I mean, they're like fellow humans with spiritual powers, so she's perceptive. How do I explain it? I mean, I will admit I am interested, but I'm just trying to prioritize the issue at hand here. So I'd like to gather some more intel on them while there's still time.
ひょっとしてこれからマキナ様のところをお尋ねになるつもりだったのですか？あら？ですが、待ってください。先生はどこへ行けばお二人と会えるかご存知だったのですか？
Yep. Oh, he does. Take a slow sip of rosemary tea. No need to worry about that. That's when the ring of a bell suddenly echoes through the building. There is no bell to be seen, but it seems very close.
どうやらお客様が訪ねていらっしゃったようですけど。
All entrances in this building are completely sealed off, save for one. That sole entrance is protected by a barrier of a sacred rope left by the Matage hunters. Only those with a need may enter. Oh, okay, so only with a need may enter. The violent spirits that lurk at night are completely incapable of penetrating the barrier. But barriers are most useful when they have a secret passageway, just in case. That bell was to let us know that someone has breached the barrier. Oh.
魔法使いの館へ入り込めるのは先生が自ら招いたものか用意について悩みを持つ者だけのはずですよね。
Yep, apparently so. Animals and weaker level spirits can pass through as well.
まさかこの短い間にまた相談を持ち込む方がいらっしゃったわけでは。
Or maybe it's just Shilo. It's just a random thought, but maybe it's just Shilo coming to visit. Oh, by the way, there's something I meant to tell you. I happened to bump into Yukina yesterday by coincidence. At least I'm fairly certain it's her.
まあ
Was her.
それはまた偶然と呼ぶには運命じみていますね。
Right, well, we had a bit of a misunderstanding, and somehow I wound up with our consciousness linked, which led to me having a weird dream of the two of them. It must have been the memory from Yukina's and Makina's past, but it's not just a one-way street. She's getting visions from me as well. I may be outmatched in terms of raw and spiritual power, but I'm at least able to control what I sent to her. The other reason why I was fast asleep last night was because I was using my powers to communicate with her. Oh, how competent of you. How indeed competent of you. He works fast. Just a short interaction there gave him the opportunity to start communicating with her through dreams. What the hell? That's not something a talented newbie can pull off. I guess that means I've been making progress as a sorcerer.
まさか先生はすでにマキナ様とユキナ様をお呼び出しになっていたと。
Oh, so it's Yukina and Makina, I guess, that came by? Hey, could I ask you to greet our guests, Midori?
はい、さすがは先生ですね。
Do we have school though? Oh yeah, it's summer vacation. What am I saying? Oh yeah, wait, hold on.
この人はなるほど、そういうことね。
Wait, hold on. I take another sip of tea as she hurries off. Okay, misunderstanding cleared. But no sooner than I put the cup down, then I heard a loud scream from the entrance. I'm guessing that was Yukina. I already communicated to her while we were asleep, and surely Makina explained everything to her as well. Oh, she must be surprised to see a succubus. Oh, she's a succubus. Okay, so it's kind of confirmed now. She's not a vampire. She is a demon though. She's a succubus. For the first time. Getting a message sent to her through her dreams must have felt like some kind of miracle. Now she's stomping all her way over here. I've sent her instructions on how to get here, but I'm impressed she managed to make it here without getting lost.
こいつ本当にいたわ。
Hello. Hey, welcome to my place. I crossed my legs comfortably on the couch, greeting her with a grin. I wanted to show her this little sorcerer headquarters of mine. But why is she so angry?
ああ、何を気取っているのか知らないけれど、この羞恥心ゼロの変態。
Oh, she's not. The misunderstanding is not cleared. Huh? What the heck?
あら、いい心がけね。
Why are you trying to slap me? What the hell are you? She needs revenge. Yukina takes a seat on the sofa I was previously occupying. She looks down at me from her post like a queen looking upon a groveling present for some reason feels right.
で、どうして避けたの？ただの自業自得だっていうのに、食べ過ぎで動けなくなった土の子みたいにひっくり返ったりして。
Has she actually seen a fat snake after a big meal? Well, you did knock me unconscious yesterday. But wait a second. Didn't I tell you that I'm human? I even sent you 2 messages to let you know that we're not your enemy.
冗談はよして。お手洗いを徘徊する化け物より人間の変態の方がはるかに脅威でしょ。
Huh? I look up from a spot on the floor and see tears in her eyes.
だいたいメールやアプリでメッセージを送ってくるみたいに気安く人の夢の中へ現れておいて怪しくないとでも言うつもり？
Well, it's not like I know your email or phone number.
あのね、知らない男からいきなりスマホにメッセージが飛んできたら怖いでしょ。それと同じようなものってわからない？
She is very high and mighty there.
むしろ夢に現れる方がホラーだわ。
Her words hurt because they're 100% true.
しかもあんなものわざわざ私たちに見せるなんて。
What? Show what? Huh? What are you talking about? All I did was send a dream equivalent of a message with a video attached. Sure, they ended up kinda forced to watch it in their dreams, but I did send something that could be misinterpreted.
先生、大丈夫ですか？一体何が？ユキナちゃん、ダメだよ、暴力は。
Yeah, you shouldn't be violent. Kicking me off my master seat. That's when Midari and I, who I'm assuming is Makina, rushes over.
こいつが勝手に転んだの。壊れた起き上がりこぼしみたいにね。
No, you tried to slap me. Okay, I did fall on my own, but what did you mean by something like that? Didn't you come here because of the message I sent you in your dreams? Both of them refused to look me in the eye. What? Midari helped me up while they ignored me.
先ほども私を見て随分と驚いていらっしゃいましたけど。
Yeah?
だって当たり前でしょ。
What?
そっちの男が魔法使いだか陰陽師だか、とにかく霊能者みたいなことができる人間だって言いたかったんだろうけど。
Yeah? Because she's a succubus? Did you know? What's happening? What can they see? Can they see something we can't? Oh yeah, that's why I introduced myself in my message to rule out any confusion.
私に変な力があるせいで化け物が寄ってくるってこととか、それに対抗する術をあなたが持ってて、
Oppose?
そういうのが私たちにとって助けになるものだっていうのも分かったわ。
Okay. There, that's why I asked her for a visit. It all went according to plan.
やっぱり旧校舎を再利用してたんですね。
Wait, so it skipped? What the heck? They're not gonna explain it? Are you serious? Now technically it's a former school. Makina is kind enough to walk beside me and pretend like nothing happened. I was hoping to show them around a bit before jumping right into things, but... I can feel a glare of disgust burning into the back of my head. What happened? Did the dream twist to something weird? From none other than Yukina, of course. But as awkward as it is, she's still here, so she must be somewhat interested. I think it was around 70 years ago, when it was decided that the three schools in the area would merge into one. That's the Fukano Academy we know now.
昨日転校の手続きで行った時は最近できたのかなって感じでしたけど。
So that's why Yukina was at the school yesterday. Yeah, the building was renovated about 20 years ago. Until then, it was pretty dilapidated. This was the third school of Fukano. Unlike the second school, which is close to town, this one is deep in the mountains. They didn't bother to tear it down, so I claimed it for myself.
実は魔法使いって孤島に暮らす陸亀みたいに長生きだったりするの？
Huh? Why would you ask that?
別にかなりのボロだったんだよとか利用させてもらったとか少し引っかかる言い方じゃない。
Yeah.
70年前のことなのにまるで見てきたみたい。
Oh, did I make it sound like I'd actually seen it? Yeah, he did previously say that the school burns the information into the students' brains. So I think it's just a memory reflex from a textbook. Was it because I was trying to show off before? Maybe a part of me still wants to impress these two.
まあ、そんなに前から生きてたならとっくにおじいちゃんのはずよね。陸亀じゃなくて人間ならだけど。
Is Yukina still doubting whether I'm human or not? Well, I only have myself to blame for her being so suspicious of me. Anyway, the sorcerer assigned to this area has a duty to fulfill. It's the sorcerer's job to maintain peace between those who have traveled from somewhere else and those who have lived here their whole lives. I explained the basics of this to them. It may be a little annoying to those who aren't from around here, but when one assumes that role, they are recognized as a member of the community here.
この地の一員ですか?
Yes, when you are recognized as part of the community, the spirits stop targeting you. The stronger your spirit's powers, the more likely you are to be targeted by spirits. You can learn to control your powers and gain status. You can help people without powers, with just that.
じゃあひょっとしてムツキくんも昔は化け物が見えたり襲われたりしてたんですか?
Well, I guess not. I didn't really have any special abilities when I was a kid. I made a deal with a demon and trained hard to finally gain the ability to conjure magic. Suddenly, a small floating orb enters my field of vision, passing between us. Oh, don't worry, the spirits that can get in here are harmless. I run to catch up to the orb, opening the door for it.
きれい
That's quite a beautiful... Beautiful? Should I call it beautiful? Nice looking classroom. There is a gathering of lovebirds beyond the door. The low orbs dip and weave through them. It's normal for these birds to gather in places like the old school. It might even be the old students who went here 70 years ago. Oh. Even of each of the low orbs dancing about are spirits of the trees in the forest. You could call them energy that keeps the forest alive, powering every leaf, every blade of grass in this area. They're even prettier at night, look. I use the SSI runes to greet me. To what? To greet them. F are broken branch. Spirits dance about.
すごいねユキナちゃんすごい
Oh.
落ち着きなさいマキナ。言葉を覚えたての赤星インコじゃないんだから語彙が小学生並みになってるわよ。
Hey, at least him showing off is letting their guard down. Helping them letting the guard down. The spirits start to circle around us, glowing kindly. It's like we're enveloped in a sea of fairy lights. Their glow refracts off the walls, transporting us to what it feels like a whole new world.
だってこんなの初めてなんだもん。それにユキナちゃんだって見とれてるみたいだよ。
Ah.
確かに綺麗だとは思うけれど、私がはしゃいだりするのは苦手だって知っているでしょ。雪が降り始めるのを見たシェパードみたいにはしゃいだりできないわ。
だったら私がユキナちゃんの分もはしゃいでおくね。わーいって。
Oh wow, what an energetic girl. OMG. What's the line in Japanese?
だったら私がユキナちゃんの分もはしゃいでおくね。わーいって。
Why? Okay, I see. It's a relief that the two of them seem to be enjoying themselves. Looks like the spirits are welcoming you two as well.
これってそうなんですか？今までこういうのには襲われるか無視し合ってすれ違うだけだったから余計綺麗に見えちゃうのかな。
It's got to be a pretty nasty reality to be chased by spirits since birth without knowing why. Even I can empathize with how horrible that must be. Empathize? Yeah. Empathize. When the lovebirds take flight, the spirits follow after.
あ、もう行っちゃうんだ。残念だね、ユキナちゃん。
別にこんなものよ。
ユキナちゃんも残念そうな顔してるのに。
I can see it, but the Whirlpool Machina's eyes is clearly different.
ユキナちゃんもあの光ってるのもっと見てたかったんだよね。
そんなことない。
Are you sure?
そんなことあるよ。
Oh, that's such a cute animation. It's like smokes coming off her head. It's like she's puffing coughing peeved.
だからそんなことないわ。
Hmm.
私が見ていたかったのはマキナよ。
Ah.
はしゃいでるあなたが
あ
すごく可愛らしかったから。
Interesting. Okay.
ゆき
あ
なちゃんったらゆきなちゃんの方がずーっと可愛いのに。でも嬉しいな。ありがとうゆきなちゃん。
Hmm. The two of them really are good friends. Almost too good of friends.
むつきくんも。さっきのはむつきくんのおかげなんですよね。じゃなきゃやっぱり歓迎はしてもらえない気がしますから。
Hmm. I only greeted them. We might call them all spirits, but not all spirits are bad. The only reason you two have faced so many troubles is simply because you didn't know their lingo.
語るための言葉ですか？
I guess their language. Finally, we're getting into the real reason why I called them here. Having multiple people of powers here is extremely irregular. I went out of my way to call out to them in the dreams to discuss this. I called you here because I want you to study sorcery. I want you to study under me as my apprentice.
お断りよ。
I thought you'd say that. I expected that from Yukina. But at the very least, I want you to learn enough to protect yourself. Honestly, if you don't, I'll be the one in hot water. So can you at least consider a trial apprenticeship?
かき混ぜすぎた納豆みたいにしつこいわね。
I'm sure you'll be able to catch up to my abilities in no time. Using her ego. Rubbing her ego there. Brushing her ego. And I'm sure you'd make Mekina very happy if you did. Oh. Oh, she's tempted.
それはともかくとして、
Yeah? And interested.
あなたの弟子っていうのがとにかく気に入らないわ。
What? I still don't know what happened between these girls and what happened in the dream. Yeah. I knew you'd say that, but it still hurts to hear. To be perfectly honest, I'm not at the level to be taking on an apprentice myself. Knowing that, I don't really want to push the topic.
話を聞いた感じ、もともとあなたには用意を見ることができなかったのでしょ？
Well, you could say that.
なぜ化け物に襲われるようになると知ってて魔法使いになったの？まさかただの興味本位？だとしたらあなたとは絶対に相入れない気がする。
You don't beat around the bush, do you? Maybe it was a little too early to be bringing this up. Feels like I'm only putting my foot further into my mouth and butting in on their private lives. Which reminds me, where's Phyllis? I haven't seen her all morning.
少なくともあなたのこと信用するにはまだ知らないことが多すぎると思わないかしら。お互いにね。
She has a point. We have reasons not to trust her as well. That's definitely true. And likewise. Don't you think it's the best reason for us to learn about each other? Like I said, even if you don't want to jump right into apprenticeship, at least consider a trial apprenticeship. If the spirits know you're with me, they won't dare to lay a finger on you. I know it comes with some limitations, but I'm sure it'll be a net gain for both of you.
襲いづらくなるも何も、もうマキナはおかしな猿からおかしな模様をつけられている。私がここへ来たのはそれを何とかしてもらえるんじゃないかって期待したから。
Oh?
だけどまだよく知りもしない相手がいきなり怪しい宗教団体みたいな勧誘を始めたんだから警戒するのが普通でしょ？
You're calling it a cult? Oh, okay, hold on. Can you listen to the Japanese line?
だけどまだよく知りもしない相手がいきなり怪しい宗教団体みたいな勧誘を始めたんだから警戒するのが普通でしょ？
I see. There's not much I can say to argue against that.
ゆきなちゃん怪しいかどうかだってまだわからないんだから。 私はムツキくんがそんなに悪い人とは思えないっていうか。
Listen to your friend, your best friend.
あのね、私はマキナのその蜂蜜で砂糖を溶かして黒蜜で薄めたみたいに甘いところが心配なの。
Just hearing those words make my stomach turn.
どっちにしろハロウィンパーティーに招待されたパリピが魔女のコスプレをするのとは次元が違う話なんだから。
She has a wave of words.
簡単にはいそうですかとは決められないでしょ。
She's completely right, and on top of it all, she's got a good jab on how I did just that. I know that, which is why I didn't want to have to omit this. Sorry, but I can't do anything about the sacrificial mark.
はい。
Makana places a hand on her neck. That must be where the mark is.
やっぱり虫が良すぎましたよね。私がドジっちゃったせいなんですから。
マキナが悪いんじゃないわ。けど大丈夫。また私が追い払ってあげるから。
Sorry, but could you not do that either? Yukina shoots me a glare. I figured she'd react like that, but I need to be brutally honest here.
なるほどね。さっき調和がどうとか言ってたけど、やっぱりそういうこと？
What? What are you talking about?
魔法使いは誰の味方でもない。
Unfortunately, she's right. But it's a little too glass half empty. Sorcerers have to be friends to all.
まさかさっき呪印を消せないって言ってたのも能力的にできないんじゃなく立場としてできないって意味だったりしないでしょうね。
She really is sharp. I can't even get the slightest thing past her. If I try and force it off, it'll be very painful for Makina. However, I can't say with confidence that I could beat the monkey in a battle of brawn. So I like to make it a battle of wits. Prepare a trap, keep it constrained, then talk it out.
要するにマキナをおとりに使うってこと。
Neither way is going to be foolproof, so we'll have to put a barrier around her before engaging. But I'm confident that's the best way to handle this.
そうかしら。化け物相手に話し合いって時点で不確定要素が大きすぎる。拘束できるならやっつけることもできるはずでしょ。どうしてそうしちゃいけないの？
Well, she has quite a what's the word? Extremist? Extremistic? Yeah. Radical. She has a very radical mindset there.
ユキナちゃ
ん。
結局あなたはマキナの命より調和とやらを優先しようとしてるってことでしょ。
That is part of it, I will admit. My job as a sorcerer is to keep the peace, not kill the spirits.
よくもしれっと。こっちは一方的に襲われてるだけなのに。
As a victim, it's completely rational for her to feel that way. But sorcerers are not purveyors of justice. I can see where he's standing now. I can also see Yukina's point as well, because they're not doing anything and suddenly a spirit is attacking her this one morning. So it's pretty unjust to them, but it's also not a sorcerer's right to throw justice at particular spirits or humans as well. They have to be fair to all. I guess that's a very hard duty to manage then. You get your fair share of kindness, encouragement, as well as hate and fear.
ユキナちゃん、落ち着こう。助けてもらうために来たんだから、私たちのわがままばっかり言えないよ。
分かっているわ。だけどそう言っていつも損ばっかりしてきたじゃない。
Yukina bites her bottom lip and hangs her head.
調和調和って人も化け物も平等に扱うって言えば聞こえはいいのかもしれないけど、大人とか先生って呼ばれる人は大体同じ。すぐどっちの味方でもない両方の味方よって言い出すでしょ。私はそういう人が無責任で嫌いなの。まったく泥の塊を顔へ投げつけてやりたくなる。だってみんなの味方って何？どっちつかずのことを言っていつも見て見ぬふりをするだけじゃない。
Wow. Okay, let me. Is there like a save button somewhere? I want to save this line because that's a very
セーブします。かしこまりました。
interesting quote there. I want to keep in mind for next time.
他の人には見えないものが見えるんだから、私たちがみんなと違うのは当たり前なのに。本当のことを言ったら気味が悪いって排除されて、なのにあなたも嘘をついたのが悪いのよって上からも押さえつけられる。私たちは嘘なんかついてないのに、みんなの味方って言いながらいつもいつもその中に私たちは入っていなかったわ。だから私は自分にとって本当に大切な人だけ守れればそれでいいの。
Difference in perspective.
どうせ他の人たちが私たちを守ってくれることなんか絶対にないんだから。
So not only spirits that antagonize them, but people too. No wonder she doesn't trust other people. That explains how she became the woman she is today. But even though I understand that, that doesn't change the reality of the situation. If you want a true partner, the only real option other than family is a lover.
何か言った？アリがささやくみたいに小さな声でボソッと言われても聞こえない。
Shoot, did I say that out loud? You did definitely say that out loud. Ahem, nothing. Anyway, I can understand your frustration. Let's forget the plan to use Machina as bait.
でもいいんですか？
Would you come over here for a second, Machina? I asked her to loosen the collar and give me a better look at the sacrificial mark. She's modestly built, so thankfully the view didn't distract me.
ちょっと何する気？さっきそれを消したらマキナに負担がかかるって。
I'm not removing it, but this will sting a bit. I take out some rock salt and rub it on the seal.
怪我してるわけじゃないのに、すっごくしみるんですけど。
Try to endure it. I have to cleanse it up first, to make this effective as possible. I draw the T rune over the mark. I use a special paint for sorcery, so it shouldn't wash off for at least a week. The T rune is the rune of protection. It's represented by a strong deer. I am one who understands the secrets of the world. Heed my call. I use the light of the rune to hide the seal. It looks like it worked. Until this disappears, the Futsudatsu shouldn't be able to sniff you out. But that doesn't mean you're completely hidden from the spirits. If they see you, the rune will have no effect, so be careful.
なんだかすごいですね。そんなことできちゃうなんて。でも本当に良かったんですか？私も本当はご協力した方がいいんじゃ。
What, as bait? Honestly, this isn't exactly ideal. If the monkey can't find you, he may decide to make someone else's sacrifice.
ちょっと。
But that doesn't mean I'm willing to put you and Yukina in danger. To be honest, It's preferable that they don't get in my way. However, the Futsudatsu has likely already descended the mountain. He knows the werewolf is weak. If he were to protect a human, there's a good chance the other spirits would sanction him. But that monkey is smart. He wouldn't go out of his way to place the sacrifice a mark on just anyone. If he's after immortality, surely he'd go for the werewolf. Was it just a whim, or was there some other reason? I can't put you in harm's way without your consent. I'll come up with a different plan to drag the monkey out of hiding. I do have other options. I'm not one to stand down when someone throws dirt on my face either.
何それ。その方が私たちはいいけれど。
I use this opportunity to earn their gratitude. Building trust is essential for maintaining peace. It's important for me to get through to them both. Allow me to do one more thing for you. Can you tell me your names again?
神掛マキナです。
Kamikake.
Yukina yo.
So I guess it's Yukina, we don't know her last name though. I try my best not to wince when Yukina spits her name. I carve their names into 2 pieces of white birch bark. Each cut into the shape of a person. All of my runes are carved in alphabet letters that can be used to spell things out. For instance, Makina's name will be written as Makina. And Yukina's name would be something these strange runes. Rune language. Makina, Yukina. I finished them both off by drawing the M rune on the faces of each doll.
なんだかそれが着せ替え人形くらいの小さな女の子に見えてきたんだけど、これってマキナなのかしら。
へえ、さすがユキナちゃんだね。私にはちょっと不思議な感じがするだけで、普通のお人形さんに見えるけどな。
I wonder if this when no, well, go back. Yeah, I do my best not to wince when Yukina spits her name. Is this because of her overpowered spiritual ability? I guess. I guess that's probably gonna become a problem in the future. She has a lot more spiritual power than Makina, right? Okay. I pretend not to notice their remarks. Alright, all done. To use it, spit on the dolls and throw them towards the spirits. They won't be able to tell the difference between you and the doll.
身代わり人形みたいなものってことですか?
Precisely. It will look exactly just like you. If the monkey does manage to find you, you can use these to escape. Makina stares at the doll for a while.
なんだかマキナがマキナを持ってるみたいで変な感じね。
だったらユキナちゃんに預けておくね。
Yeah? I don't think it's gonna be helpful if Yukina holds it for you, Makina.
え、私が持っててもいいものなの？
Don't you need to spit on it? I give her a nod. I give her a nod.
ありがとうございました、ムツキくん。なんだか結局一方的にわがままを聞いてもらうことになっちゃったみたいで。
Kinda. That's fine, I'm not doing it for compensation. If you run into any other trouble, feel free to talk to me. Let me give you my number and email just in case.
魔法使いのくせにスマホは持ってるのね。
They're useful! And you should know this should help prove that we're a human. Since we're holding cell phones. Using cell phones. I see the 2 of them out of the old school building.
ムツキくん、本当にありがとうございました。このご恩は忘れませんから。ありがとうございました。
Don't try not to get into trouble. No, thank you. It's fine, Yukina. It's just Yukina. Makina bows her head in my direction multiple times. Meanwhile, Yukina stands there, refusing to look in my direction. It's like she has something she wants to say, but doesn't know how to say it. Come on. Why are you a tsundere? What's wrong, Yukina?
別に。
ツンツン。
ただ、そうね。少しは検討してあげてもいいかもしれないって思ってね。
What? What's with your attitude? Wow, oh my god. Time for what?
あなたから魔法を学ぶって話。
Oh, because seeing us use all that magic has got you interested? Oh, right, totally forgot.
まさか適当に誘ってたわけ？
Yes, guess so. No, wait, I guess we forgot. Yeah, since they refused so hard back then, previously. Haha, no, I didn't. Thank you for considering it.
それから。それからね。ほら、あなたと初めて会った時なんだけど、私さ、その。
What about it? I brace myself. She seems like she's about to yell at me again. Are you gonna apologize for the first slap, I guess?
やっぱりなんでもない。行きましょう、マキナ。
She ran. She escaped. Ah, there she goes.
待ってよ、ユキナちゃん。
Typical. Guess we're gonna see those two in school sometime soon, when summer vacation is over. If summer vacation will ever be over throughout this whole coming route. Makina turns to bow at me once more before hurrying after Yukina. I wonder what she wanted to say. I wonder too. God damn it.
Sensei?
Yeah? Oh, Midari. Oh, Midari, were you listening in?
少し意外でした。まさか先生がお弟子さんを取ろうとしてらしたなんて。
Oh, she was listening in the whole time. Well, you know, I scratched my head awkwardly. Should have made the invitation more formally, but I knew I knew that was the only way to go about it. It's my duty as a sorcerer to share my knowledge with an apprentice. But I know I'm not really qualified or powerful enough to take on an apprentice.
ちゃんとしたお師匠様に習わなかったこと、まだ気にされていたんですね。
Sorcerers without mentors, no matter how skilled, are just like unlicensed doctors.
ですが、魔法使いの数自体が減っているわけですから。
Apparently, there's always been a problem with me learning the ways of sorcery. I lack the ability, for starters, and if I don't have the time to practice and learn, I'd be a train wreck. They say I'm not cut out for it, that I'm out of my depth. Midari giggles gently.
先生ならきっといいお師匠様になられるとみだりは信じておりますわ。
High praises from Midari. Ahem. Her blind faith in me is kind of a problem. Anyway, I better head back to school again.
はい。やはり人狼の方に協力をお願いされるおつもりだったんですね。
Well, the werewolf already said she didn't want to confront the Futsudatsu either. Asking people to act as decoys is a pretty tall order. But she might know why the monkey is looking for a sacrifice.
そうですね。
What? What are you laughing about?
いいえ。たとえご自分が骨を折ることになっても、お弟子さんになるかもしれない方は巻き込まないようにされたのだと思いまして。
I mean, if she sees it that way, then I guess that's true.
さすが先生はお優しい方ですわ。
Hold on a second. Hold on a sec, I never said I'd go that far. It's equally as hard to convince someone else, so I just decided it'd be more troublesome to force them to be involved.
はい。先生がおっしゃるなら、きっとそうなんでしょうね。
I think Midari is the one that's seeing the real Mutsuki here. Wait, does that mean Mutsuki? Does that mean Mutsuki is also a tsundere? I can tell her laugh that she doesn't buy it at all. But I genuinely hope they take me up on the offer. Just so you know, Midari, Yukina was the only one I intended to send that message to last night. My consciousness is only linked with hers.
ええ。それが何か。
Oh, wait a moment. My consciousness is only linked with hers, with Yukina. Then why did Makina also get that dream? Midari, do you have something to do with the weirdness? Well, it seems Makina also saw the same dream, yeah. At first, I thought that Yukina had told her about it, but when she found out that I accidentally sent a vision of us sleeping together, Makina said that they were so big. What? As though she'd seen them herself. I think Yukina and Makina's minds are connected.
そのせいで先生とも間接的につながってしまったということですか？
Oh wait, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe they are connected. Okay. That's a bit confusing there. Yukina and Makina's minds are connected. Okay, that's weird then. That's strange. Is it because they're both humans with spiritual power? Or is it maybe it's because of Yukina, because Yukina has very powerful spiritual power, and Makina just got connected in the crossfire.
そういえばお二人は落とし物を探しているとおっしゃっていたはずですが、
Yeah.
それについてもお話を聞かれたんですか？
We never got to ask. Alright, I guess it would have been pretty unnatural for me to be completely uninterested in that. I guess I should have been more careful. Well, there was clearly something strange about the two of them from the start, right? Something that was clearly off from the moment they spoke to you.
申し訳ございません。私には先生が何を気にされているのか見当もつかないのですが。
Well, I tell her exactly what I noticed about them. Oh?
はあ、申し訳ございません。やはりピンとこないのですけど、友柄ならばそれくらい当然のことでは。
Common sense is not always shared between humans and spirits. To Midari, that was nothing weird about it. There was nothing weird about it. I bet if I told the monkey the same thing, he'd respond just as Midari did. But for humans, it's so obvious. I mean, sure, it's possible that it's just a total coincidence, but any human with a shred of common sense would agree that's extremely unlikely. Simply put, these two have had to deal with some troubling circumstances all their lives. So I don't want to put them through any more trouble than they've already endured. That's all.
やっぱりよくはわかりませんけれど先生が優しいことには
Got the core aspect.
何も変わりないように思えますわ。
I mean, she understood the gist of it, so it's fine. That we're kind-hearted. Look, as I told you, but Midari just looks at me with a beaming smile. Nobody could keep arguing with when faced with such a stunning smile from a beauty like her. I give up, there's no beating you. I part ways with a cutely pouting Midari and head off to Fukano Academy. Okay, I guess let's stop here. Wow.
セーブするよ。わかったよ。
セーブするよ。セーブしたよ。Go to... I saved the file and I'm going to...
タイトルに戻りますか？
はいな。Screen. Okay,
Tamayura Mirai.
that was Tamayura Mirai, episode 2. Oh, I'm getting so invested in this. You know, this kind of reminds me of another visual novel. What was it called? It was another modern fantasy visual novel where they had to solve some issues, some magical issues within a modern day setting. What was it? I think it's called Non-Elo Reincarnation, right? Not Elo. Yeah, it's called Nana-Elo Reincarnation. Nana-Elo. Yeah. It's pretty interesting because Nana-Elo Reincarnation had a lot of drama and also some horror aspects of horror in that visual novel. I don't think in Tamayura Mirai has any horror aspects, but I'm expecting a lot of drama is gonna come out, considering how dangerous spirits can be. This is gonna be a ride. But anyway, this is Tamayura Mirai episode 2. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you next time. Bye bye!